Hi there, I did this earlier today. So I have this clear sheet and this little frame that I cut out the squares and a backing. And I plan to make it a little gallery.
Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, or good night. This is Jen at Jen's Arty Inclinations, a place to create, share, and play.
Alright, so my upfront disclaimer is I'm adding the voiceover after I did this because the house was just way too noisy here. But the idea is that I'm using these little stickers that I can put in the squares to make a little art gallery to put in my junk journal. And you'll see here I had a lot of trouble getting the backing off the stickers. I tried and I kept trying, and then I tried again, and then I kept trying, and then I tried some more. It seemed impossible. As soon as you turn on the camera, of course, everything becomes more difficult. Anyway, I did eventually peel them off. Now, what I thought was that because these are going to be under the plastic, I want to make sure they stick. So right here, I'm looking just to secure the backing to the frame so that things don't move about and I can place them properly before I put the top on. It's just a little helping hand, I guess you'd say. That's cardboard, by the way, behind there that I just kept crinkling up and uncrinkling. And how cool does it look? But anyway, so here's my first little frame, my first little picture. These are just some gorgeous little stamps that I got off Etsy. How cute are they? So I'm adding glue because they'll be under the plastic just to make sure that they're really nice and secure for whoever is looking at these in the future. Voila! We made it. We got one in. Isn't that an achievement? So here we go. Next one. Trying. Oh, I got it. And I decided I didn't want two of those red tinges right beside each other, so I just moved it down. A little bit of a creative choice there. In other words, my eye just decided it needed to be there. Probably has no creative foundation whatsoever, but that's what I went with. Okie dokie. So this is all pretty much the same here. Peeling off the backing. Woohoo! I got that one. Peeling off the backing, adding a little glue just to make sure that the stickers are extra secure under there, and placing them in the little frames. No rocket science here, people. But seriously, how cute are these stickers? All right, I feel like I want to talk about something else now, like how was your day? It's almost the end of the year here. Here in Australia, see, I'm in Canberra where the weather just changes, I think, within the moment to moment. It can be winter, summer. Today we had literally a moment where I had to turn the heating on, and within an hour, I had to turn the cooling on. That's how extreme the weather became within the short space of a moment. Lots and lots of seasons in the one day. Okay, so we're almost finished here. Doing our last little one. Hey, I wonder who else is in a capital city in their country. I'd love to know if you are. It's kind of strange in Australia living in a capital city because it's more of a territory than an actual state, which, don't ask me, I don't understand politics or geography. Really not my strong points. I know my friend Deb would totally agree with me there. Love you, Deb. There we go. Oh, last one in. Excellent. So there we have our gallery. We're going to the gallery in our junk journal today. So I'm just pressing it down with my beloved bone folder and making sure everything's nice and secure. So now I need to essentially build the construction. So I'm adding my little clear sheet there. Now I've used a piece of acetate that I've cut down from something else, but sometimes even packaging that comes along gives you those clear flat pieces that you can actually use for this. So yeah, get creative, have a look around. You don't need to go to the art store to buy acetate. So here I have found, is what I'm trying to say, that the double-sided tape in these tape runners, it's a great way to secure these plastic sheets. I find that it's the only thing that, for me, that works well. So I use that. Now you'll notice that I do a lot of cleaning of the sheet here. A lot of cleaning because I promise you, when I stick it down, there will be a fingerprint somewhere, despite my best efforts. But you never know, there may not be. Anyway, so then I'm placing it over my little gallery, and I've just used the edge of the tape there just to help me secure that backing. But then I've realised nothing else is stuck down, so I'm adding some more tape. More tape. Here's some more tape. It's amazing, isn't it? How many things that we think, yep, we've got it. And you know what? Then I realised it actually wasn't square on the pictures, despite the fact I'd made all of that effort. So here I go again. I'm doing the runner down the back, because this cardboard, since I've crinkled it, isn't very porous, so that actual tape runner is going to hold it better. Now this worked a lot better for me. And there we go. We have the final result. Oh, now it's time to have a go at putting it in the book. So this will be interesting. I know roughly in my head what I want, and I knew I wanted this little lady there. I just love the idea of a lady of old coming to the art gallery to look it out, and I really wanted to try some different sizes, that really classic collaging that people do with playing with the idea of size. It can be really fun and can look really effective. So you were about to find out if I was successful or not. Here's my beloved bone folder, making sure it presses down. Running from the back just means that I can keep that really nice and flat. Now, if I have any little glue blotches, I'll just use my glue rubber to take them off after. That's all okay. So there we are. I'm all stuck down. Next part. There's my lady. Going to pop her in. Going to stick her down. I'm playing about with what else might look nice around her at the moment. I've got a few of these gorgeous images that I used my brother scan and print recently to cut out. Oh, I love this kitty cat. Not that I'm a cat lady or anything. Yes, I am. But yeah, I really wanted to use some of these beautiful images that were all from a gorgeous kids fairy tale book that was from around the 1930s, and it had all of these beautiful traditional pictures in them. So I tore the pages out and I put them through my scan and print, and you can do a direct cut, so it can actually do all the fussy cutting for you. Although admittedly it took me so long to work out that I probably could have cut them out by hand just as quickly. But now I know how to do it. I have learnt the technique. I'm going to do a lot more of that, which will be really, really fun, because now that I'm finally getting the hang of collage, I can't do a masterboard very well yet, but I'm getting the hang of collage and that idea of perspective and unexpected and finding a focal point. So I'd like to definitely play a lot more with that, and hopefully I'll get to do a masterboard. And actually, I noticed that my friend at Jen's Junk Journaling Jen, I noticed that she has just put up a couple of videos about masterboarding. So I'm dying to go and have a look, because she's really creative and comes up with some really great approaches on this wonderful junk journaling world. All right, so hang on, where are we in the video? So I'm still playing with what goes where, and obviously here I've decided that just adding that flower adds a little bit of contrast into these other pictures that I've got. I loved this little ant at the top. I just thought that was kind of fun. So he seemed so much bigger compared to everything else, much bigger than what he would be in real life. So I liked that idea. I thought that was playing with the perspective a bit, and, you know, just looked cool. And elephants. Oh, elephants are my favourite animal. I just adore elephants. So the idea of being able to put a picture of an elephant into my junk journal here really, really made me happy today. For some reason, it also made me think of my gorgeous auntie. Flower is her name, and her best friend, Pixie. Pixie was a founding member of Circus Oz in Australia, and she was an associate artistic director of the Flying Fruit Fly Circus as well, which was, late 70s to early 80s. And she's an amazing performer herself. Then Flower, wow. She's been an inspiration for years. She always supports any artistic endeavour I'm doing. She herself is a professional artist, always has been. And I don't know, there's nothing that seems too hard for her in the world of creativity, which is something that I think we all need to admire. So anyway, back to the story. Here we are, playing about with buttons and bows, basically. In the end, I decided that Mr. Kitty Cat was too gorgeous to go on this particular page. And you'll notice here, oops, made a mistake, forgot about my left and right. And then, I'm crossing all my fingers that I haven't mucked it up, and phew, it worked out. Isn't that just wonderful? Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm just having a quick ink around the edge. You know me, I thought I'd managed to get away without inking on this one, but in the end, as soon as I did those lines, I really couldn't help myself. I had to just add a little bit of ink here, add a little bit of ink there, just give it a bit more vintage. And in the end, I think it turned out all right. What do you think, guys? And that's all for today. So thank you again to my new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, you can like, subscribe, or please comment below. I love receiving the comments. I love replying to the comments. I think that's the biggest part that I'm enjoying about my channel, is being able to be part of a wider community. I'll have a video soon letting you know a little bit more about what's coming up and what my channel is all about. So wait for that with bated breath. In the meantime, I have a few more little bits and bobs that we'll throw into the mix. So this is Jen at Jen's Arty Inclinations, a place to create, share and play. Keep creating. See you next time. Bye.